And when it's time to give a shit about other people, society will sometimes lag on it. Hi, I'm DeAndre. Welcome to another brief commentary on the situation that's going on in Syria and the thousands of refugees that have taken foot to get away from the war and destruction and the kind of corruption that we have often supported in regards to the tyrant that's running the country of Syria. These men and women have made it over to Europe, and the government of Hungary says they don't want these people there. And this is 2015, and there's a machine of war going, and when people don't want to be a part of war, when they don't want to be a part of the bloodshed, when they don't want to be a part of the terrorism, when they don't want to be a part of the war crimes that I think, quite frankly, the leader of Syria ought to be brought up on charges for, the idea that these people are trying somewhere to be free. And the refugees are marked. They're walking now from Budapest. They're walking to other parts of Germany. There's thousands of them. A CNN camera crew is filming these thousands of people who are fleeing an area where they could be killed or murdered or decapitated because of the violence and the lack of control over the country by way of the leader of Syria, Al-Assad. No, Ahmadine, no, he's got the same name as almost the same name as the former president of Iran, and it gets me confused. But this leader, this president of that country, this corruption, this inhumanity, this sadness of these people who are walking for miles, who have to just sometimes just stop and take breaks, otherwise they will collapse. And the weather and the different things with no water. There's some local people in Hungary that are trying to give these refugees water and snacks and stuff, because it's a very, very sad thing in this world. We sit around and we look, and people want to know what the fuck Fox News or somebody like Donald Trump would have to say about this type of foreign policy, and how we sit here and allow it. And, basically, I still believe that there's not enough oil involved, for us to get involved. If there was some kind of way the fucking oil was involved, then maybe we would consider helping out. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous to watch these people travel for miles saying, we don't want to fight in a war. Saying, we don't want to take up arms and kill. We want to go over that hill. We want to make it somewhere because our own country isn't getting us anywhere. And to sit back and not assist these people with food or shelter or some kind of serenity away from the bullshit that their country is inflicting upon them is absolutely absurd. To hear some of the criticisms and the racism about these refugees as if they're some sort of rodents is just ridiculous. And the humanity of our society is on the ropes. We need to cultivate a spirit of community or altruism or something other than this greedy, snap and take, elite, top 1% of all society's bullshit. And we need to be helping these people. Those people need help. Those people need help. Can you help the refugees from Syria, Jordan? Can you do something about the refugees from Syria, Saudi Arabia? Can you do something about the help and the food and the money, Kuwait? Can you do something? Where is the great Israel? Where is the great Israel, right? Where is the Israeli government? Why can't they take some of that money that we loaned to them and they've never paid us back and loan it and help these people who have basically been sacked by their own country? Where is the great state of Israel here? Where the givers, the people who know about Exodus, their whole history and legacy is based on somewhat being a refugee and fleeing different areas to be free. Where is Israel? Where is America on this? Where are some of these other countries that sit and put people in this kind of position with this war torn environment where innocent civilians are saying, we don't want to have nothing to do with it. We don't want to have nothing to do with it. We just want to live, see? And they can't do that when everything is constantly being blown up. 9/4/2015, the date. I'm talking about the situation in Syria and the refugees. They aren't living that great. And the idea that thousands of people are leaving that country because they just want something other than to be killed, and to have certain countries with wealth and food and water basically primarily being some of the shit starter in regards to what these people are going through in their own country. And then to sort of criticize them like the two old white men on the Muppet Show in the balcony and not really help these people out with their own catastrophe, I think is really, really sad. It's sad. It's sad. Why? Because there's not enough fucking oil involved. See? There's not enough money. See? Thousands are walking to Europe. CNN has a live picture of the thousands of men, women, and children who are walking to get across Europe to be free. Yeah. And I'm complaining and talking shit because people's hope and dream work for others is sometimes not legit. I want the Red Cross out there. Why isn't the Red Cross out there? Why isn't the Red Cross out there giving these people some water? Why isn't the Red Cross helping these people? Where is the United Nations? Don't they need an escort because of the violence they face in Hungary and other neighbors that don't want them in their area and property and land? And where is the NAACP? Where is the NAACP? Where's the ICC and filing charges against the crimes of crime to humanity bullshit that this president of Syria is pulling? Where are all these agencies and these people? Why is it that the Muslim population and all those from Syria are being treated like cattle who are basically hurting themselves up and through Europe? It's just ridiculous to know that these people are walking and they are not being fed, and there's scarcely any water, and all we want to do is start another war somewhere else probably because there's more oil involved there than the oil that's not involved here. I've gone past 8 minutes, and I am just going to end this episode. Like I try to do always. I try to, if I can remember. I'm gonna say something to the network that's not getting down to the bottom of anything other than the scum bucket that they come from. In other words, we're gonna go ahead and say fuck Fox News.